So if you're experiencing red rust in your water supply or heating and cooling pipes, or if you're paying sky-high maintenance costs due to leaks or pipework replacement, then you'll want to pay close attention. The solution lies in a little product called the NMR Pipetector. This anti-corrosion device works wonders with water pipes by stopping internal development of red rust. It works to convert that red rust to magnetite or black rust, thus extending the lifetime of your water pipes by more than 40 years. At the same time, it works to eliminate algae and single-cell bacteria. The alternative is to completely replace your pipes, which requires turning off the water for an extended period of time and forking out a large sum of money. The NMR Corporation created the Pipetector product as a safe but effective alternative that costs about 1/10 what it would cost to replace the pipes. Since this isn't a magnet product, it requires simple installation that is completely maintenance-free with a 10-year warranty to boot. This is the only product in the world that is used with NMR technology, so there have been over 3,300 successful installations of the Pipetector, including in the Palace of Westminster in London. To find out more about it, go to nmr-co.com today.
「私たちの生活に欠かせない水」。しかし老朽化した配管は赤サビに覆われる。ある日本の装置がその問題を解決。独自のテクノロジーに世界が驚いた。
もう彼らはびっくりしましたね。とんでもない技術が日本から来たと。
世界に誇るジャパンブランド、その今と未来を探る。私たちのライフライン、水。その水の通り道が給水管だ。給水管は老朽化すると内部に赤サビが発生する。これまで古くなった給水管は交換するしか改善する方法はなかった。しかしこの装置を使えば問題が解決するという。こちらは築50年のビル。ここにもその装置が取り付けられている。パイプテクターと呼ばれる配管構成装置だ。以前は赤サビが水に混ざるような状態だったという。
パイプテクターという商品があることを知らされて、それを早速導入しました。非常にいい結果が出ておりまして、赤サビが水に溶けた状態がですね、これが数値化したものが100分の1まで低下しました。
まるで魔法のような効果だと利用者も驚く。開発したのは日本システム企画。なぜ赤サビを止めることができるのか。
できた赤サビがですね、電子を与えられるとついてた水分子と、酸素分子がですね切り離されまして、体積が10分の1の芯状のですね黒い非常に硬い結晶になるんです。別名不動体と言いましてね、一般的には色が黒いんで黒サビ、赤サビが全部黒サビになると錆びない配管が、内側からですねっていうものができる。でこの時に電子が必要なんです。でこの電子をどうやって配管の中に与えるかっていうところが、長年のテーマだったんですね。いわゆる水が持っている自由電子を使おうと。
長年の研究開発の結果、独自の技術で赤サビを黒サビに変化させることに成功。黒サビは水に溶けないため、サビを止め配管の寿命を延ばすことが可能になった。また装置は配管の上から設置するだけなので、配管の交換が不要となり、工事費も10分の1にコストダウンできる。しかしこの技術も最初は理解されなかった。
20年前これを始めた時はですね、そんなにうまい話あるわけないよとほとんど無視されました。そういう中でですね、やはり認めたらいいものはいいという海外がですね、最初は難しいんですが、やってったらこれは広まるはずだと。
科学的な裏付けを論文によって証明し、世界各国で特許を取得。そんな時チャンスが訪れた。イギリスの国立病院で老朽化した給水管が水漏れをして困っている。これを止められたら導入を決めるというのだ。配管構成装置を取り付けてみると、
なんと11日間で止めました。もう彼らはびっくりしましたね。とんでもない技術が日本から来たと。
イギリス国内で評判が広がり、現在ではバッキンガム宮殿をはじめ歴史と伝統のある建物でも導入されている。このテクノロジーで描く未来とは。
水道インフラのですね、いわゆる劣化対策、あるいは東南アジアにおける、水質悪化のですね根本である水道配管の赤さびを防止して、日本と同じような飲める水を供給できるような、仕組みに、持っていきたいなと。
人々の快適な暮らしと安全を願って世界に誇るジャパンブランドの挑戦は続く。
You're watching Channel Japan, and what's next?
Yes, if we can take a look over here.
What is this? I can see something is stuck to the inside.
Yes, it's actually a water pipe, and as it gets old, there's a buildup of rust like you see in the picture. And it's something that's becoming a big problem as condominiums across Japan get older.
That's a lot of rust. Well, how does that kind of rust form in the first place?
Well, most water pipes are made from steel, and steel oxidizes, which causes red rust to form on the surface.
And what kinds of problems are caused by red rust?
Well, red rust corrodes the water pipe, and it actually makes it weaker and opens up holes from where water leaks out. And also, red rust is very brittle and can get into the water, causing it to turn red.
Red water sounds very bad for your health.
Well, red rust is basically iron, and iron is a mineral that people need, but obviously too much iron is detrimental.
I see. So is there any way to detect red rust at an earlier stage?
Well, it's actually quite difficult to know whether there's red rust just by looking at the water. It's only when there's a lot of rust that either by the taste or smell or both that you realize the pipe has a problem.
But if the water is red, that means the pipe is already pretty corroded.
Exactly. But one small company is solving that problem with a self-developed technology. So take a look.
This condominium in Tokyo's Setagaya ward is 12 years old. Work is about to begin in the corridor. As the condo owner watches,
we're going to check the inside of the pipe now.
he takes out an endoscope-like device. Peering into the pipe, he's apparently found something.
It's the area in between. It's hard to see, but red rust is forming there.
He's found red rust. He says it's where the color is slightly darker. Red rust forms on the steel portions of pipes and is caused by the oxidization, a chemical reaction of water and oxygen. Left in that condition, the rust dissolves, creating holes in the pipe.
It's still in the early stage, and there's not much rust. But seeing it directly like this isn't a nice feeling. And as the building ages, it's also going to worsen, and that's something I want to avoid.
Called in to deal with the problem is Yosuke Hasenaka of Japan System Planning. Inside the box he's carrying is the device that offers a solution.
By passing water through this device, the formation of red rust can be stopped.
This device is said to prevent the formation of red rust. By simply clamping it around a pipe, the device apparently stops red rust from spreading. But how? Water molecules consist of one oxygen atom and two hydrogen atoms. Water is composed of numerous water molecules joined together in clusters. When water passes through pipes fitted with the device seen earlier, electromagnetic rays emitted by the device break up the clusters into smaller parts. It's then that electrons are released from within. The electrons react with red rust, turning it to black rust. Black rust has the characteristic of not dissolving in water. When red rust and black rust are mixed in water for 2 minutes, only the black rust doesn't change the color of the water. It doesn't dissolve. It's also extremely hard, so much so that it's used for the coating of steel products, such as Nanbu ironware. By turning red rust into hard and difficult to dissolve black rust, they say the life of pipes can be extended by about 40 years. Until now, pipes affected by red rust had to be replaced. But by using this device, maintenance costs can be reduced to a fifth or a tenth. The device is actually selling surprisingly well around the world. It's used for the hot water supply pipes at 300-year-old Buckingham Palace and also at the British Museum, and is drawing interest from around the world. The device was developed by Katsuyuki Kumano, president of Japan System Planning. He's come up with an entirely new way to use it.
This water will be appreciated by many people, and because it's useful, it will become more widespread.
Efforts are already underway to expand its use in new areas. On this day, Mr. Hasenaka is headed to a greenhouse. One of the new areas is agriculture. Attached to the pipes to supply water to the greenhouse is that red rust prevention device.
The electromagnetic rays have the effect of reducing clumping, making the water extremely absorbable for plants.
Mr. Hasenaka and his team focused on the device's ability to reduce the size of water molecule clusters. As the water is more easily absorbed by plants, they are said to grow better. This farm has been using the device to experimentally grow tomatoes from 2 years ago.
This side is set up with the NMR Pipetector, and the one over there isn't. We've been studying the yields of each.
When actually compared, the tomatoes grown using the device have a 16-gram difference. Tests so far have shown that by using the device, yields are about 7% higher than normal.
When you focus on a single point, that is water, all kinds of possibilities open up. If we collect even more reliable data,
this technology may be able to contribute in a big way to Japanese agriculture in general.
That's really innovative, and I think it's great that it prevents rust, but I was also amazed by how it can be applied to agriculture.
I agree. And they say they found another benefit during an experiment soaking rice with water passed through the NMR Pipetector. And apparently the rice is better saturated and tastes better when cooked.
I'd like to try that, and I wouldn't be surprised if there are other uses to the technology.